Kenny, when we're discussing baseball.
We're discussing baseball?
No, when we're discussing baseball. And we're discussing RBIs. If I'm not mistaken, the higher the RBI, the better, correct?
Correct.
Yes. It's based off of percentages as such, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Now, my thing is, Kenny, I just wish that same energy is kept when we're discussing things such as
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it.
Don't do it.
Championship wins, Kenny. That's fucking right. God damn it. It's time we've had that talk. Why? Because I'm tired of LeBron fans dying on this hill that he is better than Jordan, in which he is not better than Jordan. And at this point, he never will be better than Jordan. Why? Here's why, Kenny. Here it fucking is. Because I had a post that had all of the differences. All of them, Kenny. This is the most meticulous separation you could possibly find. Now, this was updated after LeBron's 14th season, so I'm going to try to keep up as much as possible as he's now in his, 17th?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Michael Jordan has, at this point, 2 more rings.
Sorry.
Shut up. Don't do it. Please don't. 2 more rings. Was LeBron Finals MVP this year?
Yes.
2 more Finals MVPs. Did LeBron win Defensive Player of the Year?
I do not believe he did.
1 more Defensive Player of the Year. Was LeBron MVP this season?
I don't know. I don't know if they named MVP or not. Probably not, though.
Honestly, at this point, if it's updated after LeBron's 14th season, we're at his 17th. LeBron probably has surpassed MJ in season MVPs. I may be mistaken, though. 9 more scoring titles, 3 more steals leader, 3 more all-defensive team selections, 4,000 more points. LeBron moved past him in playoff points, but it took him longer. 800 more steals, beat 20 50-plus win teams in the playoffs, in which LeBron only defeated 10. Jordan never averaged less than 40% field goal in the finals. LeBron did it twice. Jordan has never lost a championship. Anytime he went to the finals, he came home with that trophy. Not only that, Kenny, he's never even gone to Game 7.
Carlos, you're telling all this to me.
No.
You're telling all this to me like I didn't tell you this last week.
Well, Kenny, listen, I'm saying it to you, but you are the audience right now, if that makes sense. You know what I mean. All right. I don't mean it to you. You know what I'm saying? My anger is directed towards the audience.
Okay.
What I'm saying, I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, I don't understand why you're angry.
LeBron had much more offensive help, for example. Jordan never had a teammate average more than 22 points in the finals. In fact, MJ is the only player in NBA history to lead a team to the championship with only 1 teammate averaging double figures in scoring. In the Bulls' 1997 playoff run, Scottie averaged 19 points per game on 42% shooting. All other teammates of Jordan averaged under 8 points per game. Kyrie averaged over 28 and D. Wade averaged more than 26. MJ never had a finals meltdown like LeBron did in 2011 against the Mavs, in which I take away that fact because that Mavs team was a good team.
But I said that doesn't count.
Yeah, I take away that one because that was a good team. You know what I'm saying? Period. MJ had more points in the playoffs in less games. MJ accomplished all of this in 13 seasons. LeBron, after his 14th, in which this is updated to, is still chasing the ghost that played in Chicago. Michael Jordan in the playoffs has put up at least 40 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 5 assists per game in 6 different playoff series, along with an average of about 55% shooting, 3 steals per game, and 2 blocks per game. 86 in Boston, 89 versus the Cavs, 90 versus y'all, 92 versus Miami, 93 versus Phoenix, and 88 versus the Cavs. Jordan won every one of these matchups except for the 86 matchup against the Celtics, which was still his arrival game in that series. Jordan in 88 and 89 averaged 32 points per game, 8 assists per game, 8 rebounds per game, 3 steals off 54% shooting. LeBron has never even come close to that stat line. In 87 through 92, MJ averaged 5 straight seasons and at least 51% field goal shooting. LeBron has never done this. The lowest free throw percentage MJ ever shot in a season was 78%. LeBron's highest is a 78. MJ has a higher playoff field goal percentage of 48.7 to LeBron's 48.3. This literally goes on and on.
I'm about to say you going to read them all.
And fucking on, Kenny. Kenny, I only went through all of like maybe 14 of these examples. There is a total of maybe 29, 30 examples. And yet, Kenny, at this point, the leg that LeBron stands are standing on at this point, after giving these facts, Jordan won his championships against over-the-hill players.
Well, remember, Jordan himself
was getting his ass whooped by these over-the-hill players up until a certain point. So what about it?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what frustrates the shit out of me. These lame ass excuses. That's what blows the fuck out of me. So my partner in rhyme, Joey Springs, he hit me on the on chat after looking at these the debate that was going on. And he goes, listen. And he goes, I'm doing some research right now to tell you all who the real GOAT is using the 50 top players of all time from several sources. It may be Kobe as 1A and Tim Duncan as 1B and LeBron being third. Jordan didn't play against that many top 50 players. Majority were either past their prime or not into it yet. But we will see. I'm not done yet. It's a hot take. And here's my thing against this hot take. Where you talk about the top 50 players of all time, we talk about a vast majority of these players, A, aren't even in Jordan's era. They were B, previous to, or C, after Jordan's era. And the people that were in Jordan's era that are in the top 50 players, Jordan has had a back and forth with. More forth than back. So I don't want to hear any bit of that shit. With that being said, I will say this. Congratulations to the Lakers on winning their 17th NBA championship. Because as a franchise, that is some legendary shit.
Yes, I need them to win one more so they can be better than Celtics so Juan can be upset.
Oh, yeah. That sucks. 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck Boston. Live via satellite, it is Gorilla Game Podcast. I am your empathetic yet foul-mouthed half of this show, Carlos Crawford, a.k.a. absolutely drugged out of his mind yet putting on 5-star matches. It's Chin Music Charlie, a.k.a. Vic Flair, some 28-year-old purple-haired chick with the wild yeeks will go, ooh, Pantry Boy. Cake Mountain is the ride of my life. Woo!
Pantry Boy.
AKA Snack Miller. This bitch loved me long time. Don't know why she wouldn't. Say my D could win the husband. Yeah, I'm Charles Woodson. Couple million up a tour. That's a lot of bookings. My bitch is looking imported from the shore of Brooklyn, coming from out of the bird. Bitch, I'm absurd. Fuck you, I hope you insure. Hating, I give you just what you deserve. That's my word. Put it on worth. Put it on. See, that's a tongue twister. Put it on.
You should just let it go. You should have came back. You should just let it go.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. No, wait. I might have fucked up for this week. AKA Gelato Graham. I once called for wax protection but the line knew what I meant. AKA Ricky Spanglish. He came up with the Y2K rumor. He's a legend. Ricky Spanglish. AKA I knew that one would hit.
I'm sorry.
AKA the idiom savant. That's the last straw, Kenny. You're out of control. That's the idiom, the last straw. AKA Trill Mascaras, man with no face. Oh boy. We have so much fun on this show. God damn, we have so much fun.
Jesus Christ.
AKA Haystack West. All right, Mama. Joe and Louie are in the trees. I said nothing about climbing trees. You couldn't just hide behind one like me, could you, Joe? If we're going to try to take over a regime, I'm going to have fun doing it. Joe climbs trees, Mama. Rooster and Sheriff are rifled up in the hills. I'm still trying to figure out how and why the hell you're up here, Pop. How good are you with that rifle again? That's shot in his family. Second best, son. Take notes. You're going to see how I got your mama. Luz and I will be flanking to your left, and our new friends will be flanking Hulse. We must hit them fast and hard, Pierre. I don't want to be here no longer than another hour. So let's take these bastards out and get the Chavez so we can get the hell out of here. Hulse, baby, you stay close to me. Sheriff is safe with your daddy, and Haystack is batshit crazy. Logic is out the window for this one, honey. Yes, ma'am. All right, Mama. On you. Bruce. Real quick, go ahead and introduce yourself to these people.
Yeah. Another day, another week of me being me. My name is Kenneth Whitaker, aka Hendrix Soul, the original owner of the Millennial Falcon. Just play the music. That show to work. AKA Last Black Jedi, you will buy me that PS5 without complaints. My man, mine's drinking his way to new materialistic, the new systems.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do, right? AKA Mr. Go Slick Vodka. Hello, Mindy. Oh man, I got a goddamn fitting exam tomorrow. AKA
on, dog.
AKA the American scale Brother Rhodes. The Flair. What do you need to know? I am the so-called bull of the woods, if you will. AKA Nacho Man, I'm a savage. Oh yeah. See, Mean Gene, the one thing you need to understand is that are you not paying attention, Mean Gene? You need to pay attention to the Nacho Man because the Nacho Man demands attention. Yeah, you know what happens when the Nacho Man doesn't get attention, Mean Gene?
What happens?
Elbow drop to any thought or thinks he's not gonna pay attention to the Nacho Man because I am the cream of the crop. And you gotta pay attention to me, Nacho Man. The Nacho Man is always ready and camera ready. Oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Nacho Man. I'm a Savage. Headed back to backstage. Where are you going, Nacho Man? You have a match
in the camera, yeah. Didn't work. I was going the wrong way. Listen, intoxicated.
Ooh, speaking of which, you got some more Moscato?
AKA, I forgot where I was. Lord. AKA the very sexual, the very tight,
very tight, yes.
Austin Powers Faja.
Wait, is Faja?
Dad is Faja.
Oh, Father.
First things first. Where's your shitter? I got a turtle head poking out.
No.
AKA this black man. Yeah. Now that I'm back to my old school ways and no longer getting stunned because I got tired of it and my neck hurts, I'm gonna go back into my office and I'm gonna get each and every last one of people's favorite wrestlers, and I'm gonna make them do my bidding. Cause I don't care who it is. Get Xavier Woods, get Kofi Kingston, get Big E, Sheamus and Cesaro, and Shinsuke Nakamura, and we're gonna have ourselves a Battle of the Cultures match, and it's gonna take place where, Carlos?
In your office. I'm listening.
In my office. And the first thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna make sure that people are satisfied with the victory. And I'm going to make sure that these black men achieve the ultimate height of success. Each one of them are going to have a year-long run as world champions just for me to bring them back down and bring Braun Strowman back up so he can be knocked down by Kofi Kingston again just to be brought back up, to give it back to Roman Reigns to knock him down and bring him back up, to bring back John Cena, so you people can prove in which I ultimately get you back to chair by bringing in who, Carlos? I don't want to know. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And every time I bring Dwayne The Rock Johnson back, you people eat the palm of my hand so much that I can put anything on a pole and make you enjoy it. We are back.
Oh. tears right now, but the Reaper has dried my eyes out. Oh my goodness. Oh,
man.
oh, my fucking ribs. Fuck you, Kenny. Oh. Jeez, Mary and Joseph.
Gotta do the Brock Lesnar laugh. With the tongue sticking out.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right, hey.
Holy moly donut shop. Yeah.
No.
Had one more you people laugh.
I just calmed down, you asshole.
I get it. Damn it, you people think this is funny. Carlos, sorry, I know you're laughing. I got a question for you though.
What?
Are you Hogan? Are you Hogan? Are you Hogan? Are you Hogan? Are you Hogan?
No.
He can't press the button on his bell.
Uh,
21 minutes to the episode. We're already off the rails. Welcome.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, this week brought to you by Vincent Kennedy, Black Man, that asshole. We have more draft on Raw.
Oh God.
All the draft picks are basically, switcheroos to benefit the rivalries that are currently going on right now. That's
all the draft ever is. Like, it's not.
And not only that, what's with them breaking up tag teams every year in the draft? Or is that just me?
That's what they do.
Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
At any rate, number 2. I just thought this was fucking funny. Just how it sounded. Ricochet fought Cedric Alexander, right? Out of the stipulation that if he wins, they leave him alone.
Really?
Motherfucker, when the graphics said that shit, I was through. It said if Ricochet wins, Hurt Business leaves him alone.
Man. If that's what that joint really said,
bro, that shit had me weeping.
That's funny.
Hey,
now that's hilarious.
Oh, you thought that was hilarious? Motherfucker, how the finish of this match went? Nigga.
Did someone get asked if they were Hogan?
No. If I may refer to the title of last week's episode.
Smoking gun?
That's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw that. He did do that.
Ricochet did the Eddie Guerrero smoking gun trick. And the sell to that smoking gun trick had me crying. Because, nigga, your man sold it like Will Smith and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when they're in church and shit. And this little light of mine playing in the background. Woo! Your man's tossed the motherfucker to Cedric Alexander. They said, hey, son, I literally sat and laughed at the gift that they posted on WWE for like 5 minutes straight, bro. No, that shit was hilarious. Oh my God, that shit was hysterical. However, somehow, some way, Lana won that women's battle royal.
You said it right.
Shut up. And now faces Asuka for the championship next week. First and foremost, that's like bringing a cow to slaughter. Second of all, Asuka really doesn't have competition on Raw right now.
What if Lana wins though?
I'd be tight. Because
I'd be excited.
What in the absolute fuck has Lana done to even become champion? First of all, Lana done to even be given that opportunity to be in that Divas Battle Royal. Divas that Battle Royal. It just rings on the tongue too hard.
Not even Rusev to AEW.
What?
She's not. She didn't leave her Rusev to go to AEW.
Damn, you think that was that's what it was? Like, what that guy did to keep you here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Put me in the title picture and let me win it.
Holy shit. I will be furious because of all the people you could possibly let go, Lana would definitely be the first one. Lana's
not that bad.
Lana is that bad. Lana is like Eva Marie.
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh yeah,
no. Lana got a little bit of ring intellect compared to Eva Marie. Eva Marie ain't know nothing, no way ring at all.
You couldn't teach Eva Marie shit.
At least Lana got valet skills around the ring. You can give her that. She knows how to operate as a valet, which in turn gets her a little bit ahead over Eva Marie as far as in ring
valet as
she's not the greatest worker, and she's still kind of green, and she could use some work, but she's way better than Eva Marie. Eva Marie came out, did a crossbody and a drop kick, and everybody thought Eva Marie was on her way up.
That's fair. Hear me out. You remember Tori? Not Tori.
Yeah. No.
X-Pac don't. Tori.
Yes.
That's Lana. Yep.
You just a hater.
Am I kidding?
If that's Lana, Roman Reigns is Hogan.
No. No. Oh, come on. See? I did it for jokes. You were serious about it.
If this was pre-show, I'd cut you off.
That's the difference between us two. I'm getting these jokes off. You were dead ass when you said Roman Reigns is Hulk Hogan. That's insulting.
He is Hulk Hogan.
He's not.
Just keep going. Number 3. Number 4, where we at? Where we at? Number 3?
It's just not.
Just go on, man. Keep going.
Miss LeRae versus Shotzi. A match. Okay? A match. That's it. That's all I got for you. Okay. But Shotzi is having this this thing where in like the middle of matches she just like hits one move and dies. Like she's absolutely dying in the ring. It's scary. That's all I'm saying. It's very scary stuff. But, I mean, if she can handle it, she can handle it. However, that match was like watching an independent match, and that's always enjoyable to watch, Kenny.
Indeed.
Britt Baker's promo on Dynamite was fucking gold. Absolute gold. Whole time she like fucking Tony Schiavone next to her ass or whatever with the microphone in his head and shit. He laid out like she laid out on the motherfucking massage table and shit.
Why are you naked?
She goes, wait a minute, are you naked? Then they go the extra mile with it, right? They get over that moment. They're like, you know what? We're gonna wax you. Oh man, that promo was so much fun. But
Shivani's like the perfect like commentator, stick man to be doing that.
Shivani is going to be like Mean Gene for AEW.
Correct.
And that's Man, that is
Beautiful.
absolutely beautiful. That is
Shivani been doing this for a very long time. And nobody gives, and this no one gives Shivani credit for what he's done.
That's the best way to give Shivani his flowers when you think about it.
We need to give him his flowers while he's alive, because Shivani has been doing this. The World Heavyweight Champion, Ric Flair, will go one-on-one in the cage with no time limit. Let me tell you something, Shivani.
Hey, Tony, say out of your wife for me. Woo! But yeah, that is a great way to give Tony Schiavone his flowers, to have him have that Mean Gene Okerlund type of report, a backstage reporter type of deal, because he fits that role well. And honestly, he always have fit that role well. Even WCW, even back to even earlier than that, and then NWA. So like, to solidify that role, that he's the senior backstage correspondent and commentator, might I add.
Yeah.
But you can have fun with him.
Even before you go forward, I'm going to tell you, like, the voices of our childhoods: Jim Ross, Jerry the King Lawler, for me, Larry Zbyszko,
yes,
and Tony Schiavone.
Correct.
Because I watched WCW and WWF faithfully Mondays.
Well, yeah.
When that man,
we grew up on the war.
Yeah, we grew up on the war. So when I heard that man, Tony Schiavone, I just heard that Mick Foley is going to win their world title. That'll put butts in the seat. Yeah. And I immediately switched over.
Exactly. Everyone switched the fuck up. Hey, you want to hear something crazy, Kenny? This is wild. Anybody I've discussed that moment with, they were all watching Monday Night Nitro at that moment. And immediately switched to Monday Night Raw. Every last person I talked, there was not one person that was already watching Raw at the moment.
Right.
And that's what I thought was dope as hell. Like, we legit, everybody that grew up during that era watching wrestling, they were watching Monday Night Nitro in between Monday Night Raw.
Because quite frankly, at that time, Nitro was the better product. It was. It wasn't towards later in the 90s, like the 96, 97, 98, Raw started being better.
For me,
but when that NWO run was going, it was starting to die out a little bit. NWO was starting to die. I was like, okay, because that's when they were starting to bring in Wolfpack, and it's like, okay, so it's like
when they split NWO, I was like,
okay. See, I was with it at first. I was like, oh, okay, maybe it could do something Nash on his own NWO.
Cool at first, but then like they started switching back, and then after roster,
exactly.
I was like, I'm over it.
Switched back, and then Nash did the finger poke of doom, and then they're back together again. Then you got the LWO because they trying to get on, and then you got all different
LWO wasn't bad. It was a good idea.
The LWO wasn't bad, but that was just because NWO was getting all the TV time, and niggas was like, "Hey, we want to be on TV too. We better." And then once the cruiserweight started leaving, that's when you knew. When Jericho was leaving, and when Eddie was leaving, and Malenko was like, "Okay, yeah, they have no undercard."
So now we got free.
That's terrible. The undercard is what kept you tuned in, because it's like, all right, I know NWO is going to end the show, but I know I'm going to get some good matches with this undercard.
In between it. Exactly. And the funny thing about it is WCW had a solid formula with that. They had literally gave you the opening of the show, which was extravagant. And then they gave you your first card to mid cards. But these first card to mid cards, if you actually sat and tuned into them, these matches were fucking fire, and they probably should have been main eventers.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to the main event, and you're like, "Well, this is the entertainment I want." So,
if they were smart, they would have put that TV belt on like a Jericho or like a Guerrero, and let him be in the middle of the match fighting Hoover Team. You know what I'm saying? Or fighting
one motherfucker's like Alex Wright.
Yeah.
The fuck, man? That Eric Bischoff was coked up back then. I'm sure of it.
Something.
Either him or Russo, or both. Like,
well, Russo didn't come to like after.
Allegedly. Like,
Jesus Christ. But the funny thing is, I was watching Dark Side of the Ring, and then after this, you can go back to what you're doing. Check out. I was watching Dark Side of the Ring. They talk about Brawl for All. That man Cornette, to this day,
fucking
hates Russo.
And the feeling is mutual. Well, Cornette absolutely is willing to murder Vince Russo. Vince Russo's like, I mean, I'll fuck him up, so I can care less about him for real. I'll whoop his ass, bro. Like, I don't give a shit, bro. Like,
if you want me to bet money, I'll put money on Cornette.
You put money on Cornette?
I put money on Cornette.
Hey, I'm watching as a spirited spectator. That's what I'm watching.
If I was a betting man, I put money on Cornette. The way that man talked about how he hated that man Russo, I'm like, oh, this man will do anything to her. He'll do anything.
Great. He might come to the fight with the Blicky.
When he was talking about what happened to Dr. Death,
Dr. Death.
$5 million.
Hey, nah, I heard a funny ass story on Deadlock about how fucking John Laurinaitis, he was making people like read a book like Dr. Death's autobiography or whatever. Mm-hmm. So he made fucking Jesse and Festus read it or whatever, like assigned them to read it or whatever, right? So he brought him into the office one day. You're ready to rip him on, like he was about to fire off on them on not reading it. Luke Gallows goes, well, hold on. I read it. I actually went out and bought it with my own money. And so John Laurinaitis turns to motherfucking Jesse. Jesse goes, fuck Dr. Death. And spazzes out about how Dr. Death and motherfucking Terry Gordy, who's Jesse's father, Terry Gordy, they had like a fallout over some money or some shit like that, and motherfucking Dr. Death never paid him back or some shit like that. And it's like a lawsuit, some shit like that as well. Bottom line, that motherfucking Jesse was like, man, fuck Dr. Death. When he told Laurinaitis about all that, Laurinaitis, all Laurinaitis were, sorry about that, kid. You guys can go now. At any rate, Hikaru Shida versus Big Swole. Man, that match fucked so hard. Oh my goodness, that was a match. Man, that was a hell of a match. That's all I could really say about it. I forgot how it finished. But man, it was they put on a clinic. Hikaru Shida, she carrying that championship strong. And as you can see, look who lurking. At the end of that match, look who was watching intently.
Your favorite?
My favorite, Nyla Rose. Yeah, that's my girl. Yeah, she's dope as fuck, bro. Like,
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to get buzzed.
Yeah, well, you thought it. That was buzz enough. So,
you know what I was thinking about?
Well, I know what you were thinking about.
What was it?
I'm not going to say it on air. So,
what was it?
I'm not going to say it on air, Kenny.
What was it?
Because you think I'm thinking the surface, but in reality, I'm thinking about what we discussed the other day or last week.
Which is?
Kenny, I'm not saying it on air. You're not going to control me to say it on air. Give it up.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
At any rate. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that rivalry rekindling. That should be dope as shit.
You know what I wish? I wish Scott Steiner would just come and sign with AEW just so he could just talk. Don't wrestle, just talk.
Scott Steiner? Dear God, no. That's scary.
I just want to hear him talk. You got a 96% chance.
Here's the problem. Scott Steiner is too unpredictable. That's why he's not coming back to wrestling anytime soon.
Which would be perfect on AEW. He just cursed.
You would think it'd be perfect. So it just turns out to be disastrous. And you're like, how in the hell do we do
Jake the Snake can do it.
Huh?
If Jake the Snake can do it.
Yeah, that's fair. Jake the Snake's always talking about pussy. Right? Jon Moxley versus Archer was pretty dope. That was a stiff ass match. Just a bunch of paradigm shifts, and it was pretty lit. And I like the psychology of the match too, of the finish too. That was good too. I got my first dose of Eddie Kingston this past Wednesday. I've been hearing so many things about this Eddie Kingston. And my first question is he black or white? And it's not a major factor, but I have a follow-up response if he is white. He's white, correct?
No, I think he's Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican?
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican.
Oh, interesting. All right. Well, I'm just going to throw this out here because if he were white, right? I was going to say, side note, is it me or what white people say, brother? It feels like diet nigga. I think I'll go on even farther to say the way they accentuate the ER in brother is probably why they should never say the N-word. That's all I'm saying. At any rate.
Something, brother.
See?
Brother. Brother.
Like halfway through the fucking episode and I switched the fucking resolution of the screen. I don't go blowing up.
Okay.
Continuing on. New Day's last ride was Friday.
It was great, but it could have been better if Big E turned on both of them.
You want Big E to turn on both of them. We're tired of the whole "you help me back" bullshit, Kenny. God, yeah, just an anti-fan, I tell you.
What? And he needs to go heel. That'd have been perfect for him to go heel to make a run at the title.
Kenny,
it's basic wrestling formula.
I don't want to do a heel Big E run, man. Big E's too much fucking fun to be a heel. Why do you want to fuck up the fun? Why do you want to be the fun police all the time? God damn it.
The fun is over. New Day is done.
Yeah, but
so are Kofi and Xavier Woods gonna still call themselves New Day?
I mean, they can continue that. Why not? I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the same without Big E, sure. But what are we gonna call them? Kingston and Woods, Kofi and Xavier. Like, might as well call them New Day. They're still together for the most part. Until they lose the tag titles, they're still New Day to me.
Yeah,
that's just me though. At any rate, and then oh man, Daniel Bryan went in on Seth Rollins. That was funny shit.
Also, wish Roman would have came out to help Seth. But
oh yeah, you thought, nigga, you thought
selfishly.
See what I mean? That's what I be talking about, man. Like,
that's just me being selfish. It was still a good segment. It was dope.
Kenny, there's no more
coming out and trying to side with Ray and them, but then getting rejected.
Kenny. Well, actually, if there were to be a Shield reunion, which I don't think is ever going to happen again because there's no more Ambrose, Kenny. But if they were to put Rollins and Reigns back together again, it would be off of the strength that they're both heels and the fact that Seth Rollins admires Roman's vision because it coincides with Rollins' vision.
Yeah.
That common interest is, what bands them back together.
Yeah.
That's the only way. What are the odds, though? It sounds too much like right, Kenny. I'm sorry.
It is right, which is why it should happen. But
it sounds too much like right.
Because of WWE, it's not gonna happen. But I get that. It's cool.
You gotta hold that out. With that being said, after that, Seth got into it with Danny B. Danny B got the best of him. Seth cowered away because Seth's a coward. But then he ends up getting cornered by Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. And then that gets lit. Then Daniel Bryan was like, yeah, I'm off this. So then Buddy Murphy comes through and everybody has like a Mexican standoff of a stare down. And Buddy sides with Rollins. And proceeds to tackle Rollins and destroy this motherfucker for a little bit. Rollins cowers away. Buddy Murphy wants to, let bygones be bygones with the Mysterio family. Which Dominic and Ray looking at him like, man, you're fucking crazy. I still don't trust you. Fair enough. Sasha and Bayley had that contract signing. With that being said, that's number 10, right? Bayley is such an amazing heel. She is such an amazing heel. Oh my God. I love this heel work she's doing, bro. She is so obnoxious. And it is awesome because for the most part, that obnoxiousness, she's backed up already. So she can talk her shit for the most part. That's what I love about it. It's amazing.
What makes it even better?
What are you going to do about it?
What makes it even better is because everybody was expecting Sasha to take the heel, which we know Sasha plays a bomb-ass heel.
Exactly.
But
they reversed
But what we didn't really know, because NXT didn't really showcase it like that, except for moments like when they were leaving shit, that Sasha can be a bomb-ass face too.
Yes.
And because the dynamic of everybody used to Sasha being a heel, and Sasha like, this is the one time I was actually really being a friend to you, and you stabbed me in the back.
It's a legitimate face turn.
Exactly.
Because it makes perfect sense. Then not only that, we never got to see any heel work from Bayley ever. This is the first time we've ever seen Bayley play a heel. So where Sasha's, doing the face work that, she's familiar with, this is completely new to Bayley, and she is crushing it.
But you gotta remember, she watched Sasha do that heel work a long time.
It's different personalities.
It's different because it's different personalities because Bayley encapsulated herself with it. Like you can see on the surface, she's still like a fun kind of person, but at the end of the day, she's like
an asshole about it.
I gotta do this.
That's what makes Bayley work so well. Is that she seems like she's still having fun and so on and so forth, but it's mean-spirited fun. And that's why it works so well. With Sasha Banks, her gimmick is supposed to essentially be a heel. And that's why the heel work works so well for Sasha's character gimmick because it's natural. Bayley's character is not natural. It's a complete change. Sasha Banks can also be a face, though, with her gimmick because there are good sides to being a boss and there are bad sides to being a boss. It's a balance. This is just Excellent work these young women are doing, bro. Excellent work.
It's actually some of the best work that WWE has going on right now.
The best work that they have going on. That is the hottest rivalry smoking right now. Easily. And for real,
and you know it's dope when I say I want to see this pay-per-view.
Exactly. And for real, if we keeping it $150, 2.5 Virgils. Oh, wait. Yeah. 3 Virgils. We're keeping it 3 Virgils, Kenny. That should be the main event at Hell in a Cell. But we know what the main event's really going to be.
Which it shouldn't be. And I also said, like, I know that the pay-per-view was Hell in a Cell. You know, they want to make the Hell in a Cell, like, prominent. A Hell in a Cell I Quit match, I said, y'all should have just made it a regular I Quit match.
Sure.
Like, we haven't seen an I Quit match
in years.
Since when? Since I quit with Cena and JBL. Was that the last one?
Yeah, I hated that match. It's the last one I remember.
And the way that Sasha tell stories, oh, buddy, this gonna be a hell of a ride.
See, you know what I mean? Like, this is gonna be
is Bailey? Is that the I Quit match? No, they're not the I Quit match.
Roman Reigns and Jey Uso.
Roman and Jey are the I Quit match.
Yeah,
this should be an I Quit match. That's why I keep talking about like this is an I Quit match. This should be.
It should be. It most certainly should be. The way you put it earlier, it should be an I Quit match because of how the setup has been so far. They actually had a match. Bailey disqualified herself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's how it should be. It should be a no DQ, and the only way to win is to make the other one go, I quit.
If Sasha come out like Friday night for the pay-per-view, like since Bailey didn't want to sign the contract, I had the bosses upstairs go over the stipulation. Bailey, Hell in a Cell is not enough for me. I want to beat you until you say I win. And they're like, oh shit. And that's like basic, like you know something more. It's just like a basic thing, like to set that up, but
sure.
That would be dope.
With that being said, that wasn't count for this week. However, there are other things that happened this week, Kenny. Namely, last Sunday. I don't know if you were watching the Cowboys game. I wasn't. However, I heard. And then I proceeded to go on Twitter. And then I proceeded to continue to have heard. And then I said, well, shit, I have heard for the last couple of days. Fuck it, I might as well take a look for myself. So I hopped on YouTube and I looked at it and I just went, oh my God. Kenny, listen. You laughed at this intro. Why? Because you're an Eagles fan.
I sure did.
Not even because the Cowboys are your rivals, because you're an Eagles fan.
I laugh. I don't care. I feel bad afterwards. But in the moment, I felt no bit of remorse for laughing at that. Not a bit. And you want to know why? And I'm so glad you brought this up. You want to know why I didn't feel any remorse when I was laughing at Dak Prescott?
Why
because
not?
the last 3.5, 4 years, Cowboys fans, with all the arrogance and the spitefulness and the big-headedness, laugh, and joke. Oh, Carson Wentz is the bitch. He's hurt again. Ha ha ha. He's so soft. Look at your quarterback. He hurt his leg. Ha ha ha. Look at him. He's injured again. He can never finish the season. Ha ha ha. Dak never gets hurt. That's why he's better. Dak's always playing. Dak's always available. When I saw that man, when I looked him in the eyes and I saw that man that you call Dak Prescott, the $500 million quarterback that y'all say he is, the $40 million quarterback that you proclaim he is, but for some reason, Jerry Jones doesn't believe it because Jerry Jones didn't pay him. The same quarterback that y'all bragged to me about being so great and so durable and so tough, never gets hurt. When I saw his leg snap like a twig, and I saw Cowboys fans shed tears in their eyes, you know what happened to my heart? You know what happened inside of my soul, inside of my body? You know what illuminated out of my pores?
Happiness?
Joy. Unspeakable joy. And you know why I had unspeakable joy? Because each and every last one of you asshole Cowboy fans, every last one of you wretched motherfuckers felt a dose of my pain that I've been feeling for the last 3.5, 4 fucking years when half of my fucking roster is hurt. And to this fucking day, right now as we fucking speak, my whole fucking line is hurt with no fucking receivers. I got no name fucking receivers on the field. Got niggas. Our first round draft pick, hurt, IR, 6 weeks. Not even lay it fucking down yet. Lay it 4 down. I got 4 receivers that niggas don't know their names. You wanna know my receivers? Greg Ward, JJ Arcega-Whiteside, Travis Fulgham, Zach Ertz, getting slow, losing a step. Dallas Goedert hurt. Jason Peters, old ass, hurt. Lane Johnson, hurt. Brandon Brooks, hurt. Deshaun Jackson, hurt. Alshon Jeffrey, hurt. Jalen Rager, hurt. Half of my fucking roster's hurt. And you niggas been lucky for 3.5 years to get hurt. But guess what? Now the shoes on the other foot. Now the tables have turned. Now we are seeing what it's like to be on the other side. The grass ain't always greener, is it, my nigga? Now let me tell you something. Tyron Smith is hurt. Lyle Collins is hurt. Travis Frederick retired, but he was hurt before he retired too. So have your line is fucking going. No, ain't no quarter. No time out.
Quit 30. How long is this rant going to continue?
Probably about 2 more minutes.
Bet. I'm invested at this point. I'm invested.
Anyway, like I was saying, all of this injuries that you guys are having right now, it's just a minuscule amount of my pain. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of anguish and anxiety that I feel when I turn on the television and I see every last one of you damn Dallas Cowboys fans talking about how you're in first place when you should be 0-5. 0-5 is what you should be, Dallas. You should not have 2 wins. That's what you should be. But by some grace miracle that God bestowed upon you, you got a team in Atlanta, no offense, Carlos, that didn't know they could pick up the ball on an onside kick. And you got a lucky miracle comeback.
That was depressing.
But let me tell you something right now, Dallas Cowboys fans. Let me tell you something. What you call a game, an old childhood game we used to play. When we needed to figure out what was going on, we would see who would have the shortest straw. And Dallas right now, you motherfuckers got the shortest fucking straw out of the bunch. Because right now, all y'all got is Zeke, Amari, and you got Andy Dalton at fucking quarterback with a hurt offensive line. I want to see it. I want to see you look me in the eyes, man to man, Look me deep into my soul, and I want you to experience what pain is. Because when that shit goes wrong, and when Andy Dalton throws 4 fucking picks and a half, and you're sitting there wondering how did it get this bad, and you're sitting there wondering how did we stoop so low, it's because karma is a bitch. And I am the administrator of karma. And I don't give a damn what you're thinking about, how you feel. Dak can cry all he wants on that damn hospital bed. At the end of the day, he's a human. At the end of the day, I'm a human. I have a soul. So I will wish him a speedy recovery. But right now, the only thing I'm wishing is pain. The only thing I'm wishing is anguish. The only thing I'm wishing is despair. The only thing I'm wishing is calamity. The only thing I'm wishing is anxiety for each and every last one of you pathetic asshole Cowboys fans that think you're so high and mighty when you haven't even seen a highlight tape of your Super Bowl unless you pull out that old VCR in your closet. Because that's the only way you see in some glory. And I want you to remember that as you watch Andy Dalton strut out to the huddle, having thrown a pass in a year and a half. I want you to remember that. And I want you to think long and hard about all the bullshit that you put me through. And I want you to think about all the times you laughed at Carson Wentz coming to the medical tent. At least he can come out to the field to get to the medical tent. Dak ain't coming out for a damn thing. You remember that when we sit at 2-14, you motherfuckers, you. And I'm finished.
What a promo. Man's cut a whole promo on the Dallas Cowboys fan. That's funny shit. However, as somebody who has broken many a bone in their body, that shit made me wince in pain. And to see it break in such an angle, it's just awful to watch. It's terrible to see an injury of that magnitude. My always get hurt. That's a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? It's a very physical game. People are going to get hurt. However, when there are catastrophic injuries like that, that is why that's as concerning as a concussion. You know what I'm saying? Like, the concussion hands to me is the, bone breaking abstract of brain injuries. You know what I'm saying? So it's scary to see an injury like that. However, sports medicine has advanced to the point where it can be repaired. However, the question is, how is that going to be after this injury? Well,
I'll tell you how it's going to be. On another fucking team.
Well, I say to say this. I think Jerry Jones is going to stick with Dak because he's going to have to deal with Andy Dalton this season. And he's going to understand the value at that point.
He's not sticking with that because you already know they're about to be 2-14. He's about to try to weasel his way to get Trevor Lawrence.
I ain't thinking that.
Oh, bastard. He don't want old racist bastard. There's another thing. Oh, my God. All you motherfucking Cowboys fans that think that Jerry Jones is going to pay Dak Prescott, do you not know your owners are racist? He don't like niggas. He don't like niggas. He gonna tank. He want Dallas to lose. He want the Great White Hope and Trevor Lawrence. He don't want a nigga as his quarterback. Why you think he ain't signed him? Come on.
Hey,
it's gonna make somebody mad. He don't want no black quarterback, bro.
Hey, Kenny, my dad in the room, or is he on the screen? What's going on?
Call me what you want. You know he don't want no black quarterback.
Just
So get ready for Trevor Lawrence. That sunshine bastard gonna be on y'all team.
this season is really becoming a race for Trevor Lawrence. This is
He's gonna get hurt too.
Trevor Lawrence is just absolutely terrified to go anywhere at this point.
It's like I don't want to go out of college because all these.
Trevor Lawrence is about to just graduate. He's not even about to declare for the pros. He's about to be like, yeah, I think I've decided not to play football anymore.
Trevor Lawrence gonna pull Eli Manning, whoever draft him, and be like, I don't want to go there.
Trevor Lawrence will come back as a unsigned free agent.
Trevor Lawrence gonna pull Eli Manning, come out there, put the Cowboys hat on, and be like, I don't want to be there.
Busted balls, break their hearts. That's funny.
Right.
That is funny.
Eli Manning, bum ass can do it. Somebody with some potential talent can do it. Eli Manning's trash. I don't care what you talking about.
Eli Manning is a two-time Super Bowl winner, so
he's some shit. He's the luckiest two-time Super Bowl winner ever.
Hey, and he's not a Trent Dilfer Super Bowl winner either. He actually led those teams to W.
What was it, the defense? The first one, that was Michael Strahan and Justin Tucker. I was in Illinois.
Okay. But no. Honestly, that first one was the Giants offense against undefeated Patriots.
That first one was
showed up.
That was a fluke helmet catch.
A catch is a catch is a catch, Kenny.
Fluke is a fluke is a fluke. That's why it took them almost 10 fucking years to get back.
Julian Edelman made a fluke-ass catch during the Super Bowl. What about it?
Eli Manning.
Catch is a catch.
Eli Manning is not good. I don't care what the hell you're talking about.
No, he's. I mean, again, debatable because
last named his way in the can. Ain't that a bitch?
That's fair, but again, it's been proven because he's a two-time Super Bowl. He has more Super Bowl rings than the better Manning.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Peyton has 2.
Oh, Peyton has. Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're even.
Peyton wasn't the key contributor in that second one, but he was there.
he literally willed his way to the first one. He essentially carried Indianapolis.
He got there again. That 55
Bob Sanders had a good season. That was the capitalizing.
He got there again when he threw them 55 touchdowns, but he just ran into a Seahawks team that was just on fire, and that defense was not letting nobody get any kind of offense going.
Little he can do. Very little he could have done about it. So, however, that run against the Panthers.
Yeah, that was all defense. That was all defense for them.
I love Von Miller, if we're being honest.
Yeah, Von Miller. I was just about to say that's all Von Miller, actually.
That was. I mean, nonetheless. So we could say that both Manning brothers actually earned one Super Bowl win each.
Should know. One and the other one was just fluke and fake and not good. Carlos, I want you to look me dead in the eye when I say this. Are you looking? Are you paying attention? Fuck Eli Manning.
Spoken like a true Eagles fan. Oh, man. Kenny, we are on week 6 of our 8 successful aspiring Black communities destroyed by white neighbors. This week, the Knoxville, Tennessee race riots of 1919. In August 1919, a race riot in Knoxville, Tennessee broke out after a white mob mobilized in response to a black man accused of murdering a white woman. Notice a pattern, Kenny?
Yes.
The 5,000-strong mob stormed the county jail searching for the prisoner. They freed 16 white prisoners, including suspected murderers. After looting the jail and sheriff's house, the mob moved on and attacked the African-American business district. Many of the city's black residents, aware of the race riots that had occurred across the country that summer, had armed themselves and barricaded the intersection of Vine and Central to defend their businesses. These motherfuckers were strategic. Looting the jail and sheriff's house first. Think about that, Kenny. Anyway, 2 platoons of the Tennessee National Guard's 4th Infantry, led by Adjutant General Edward Sweeney, arrived, but they were unable to halt the chaos. The mob broke into stores and stole firearms and other weapons on their way to the black business district. Upon their arrival, the streets erupted in gunfire as black snipers exchanged fire with the rioters and the soldiers. The Tennessee National Guard at one point fired 2 machine guns indiscriminately into the neighborhood, eventually dispersing the rioters. Shooting continued sporadically for several hours. Outgunned, the black defenders gradually fled, allowing the guardsmen to gain control of the area. Newspapers placed the death toll at just 2, though eyewitness accounts suggest the dead were so many that the bodies were dumped into the Tennessee River, while others were buried in mass graves outside the city. Once again, Kenny, this is why. Final thoughts?
Yeah, I got a final thought, and it's going to sound really messed up coming after that. Fuck Dallas Cowboys. Fuck Dan Prescott. Fuck Eli Manning. Fuck everything you stand for, you fans, you bitches, you. Fuck it all to hell. Damn it all to hell. I want to watch everything they have burn. I want AT&T Stadium to burn to the ground. I want somebody to set that bitch on fire. And I don't care who hates it, who doesn't like it, who talks about me. That rant is going to go viral, by the way.
Yeah. You absolutely hate the Dallas Cowboys. That's for true. That is for true.
Now, remember, I treat each fan individually, how they portray themselves.
Sure.
But for the most part, the fans I counted, fuck each and every last one of them. Except for your man that we had on Cleveland area. He's cool. So that rant wasn't for you. But don't get it twisted. It could damn sure be for you. If he's so bad.
Oh, no, it's how a kid I've never seen before. It's going crazy. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think that's the most that I've cursed on this, though.
Oh, shit. My final
said, I'm invested.
Right, I was invested, Bubba. It's like, he is shooting, buddy. That was a shoot. My final thought is this. Jordan won 6 championships without losing a final and a Nah, I'm kidding. Fuck that debate, bro. And you know what? I was like, I got to a point where I was so furious, bro. Like, I was so angry because I'm getting to a point, right, where I'm starting to feel like facts just don't matter to people anymore. And that's really starting to bother the absolute shit out of me because you throw facts out at people, they want to throw out some like random debatable fact, like such as every team that MJ beat was over the hill. Like, I just don't. It like got me furious to the point where one of the people I was arguing with, my man's Raheem. I was like, at this point, I gotta like ask you, like I ask a racist, at what point do you have like, can you undisputedly admit that MJ is simply better than LeBron? And his response was, all right, you just made a basketball debate into a racial comparison. You got it. You goddamn right. Because that's how pissed off I was about that shit. Like, I literally felt like I was arguing with somebody with the mindset or logic of someone that simply don't care for people of ethnicity or people that don't look like them. That was the type of like argument structure I was having. And it was legitimately infuriating me to the point where I literally had to break it down like that to y'all. At what point do you admit that LeBron simply isn't better? Because I'm throwing out as many facts as you possibly can. Like it's like damn near a book of fact in which Jordan betters LeBron in less time. I just don't understand. And I guess my final thought would be that the fact that, you know, I don't get why people just, you know, completely disregard facts just to be right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? I've spent the majority of my life being told I'm wrong. So when I'm right, you better fucking believe I'm going to argue you down until you admit that I am right. And if it gets to a point where I'm convinced that, you know, you just won't admit it, again, that just grounds enough for me to want your face. Like, I'm tired of dealing with people's bullshit. I say this roughly every episode at this point. Yeah, like, I can't stress this enough. I'm tired of people's bullshit. I'm so low tolerant of it now because it bothers me because for a period of time, Kenny, I thought that I was not a very smart person. Like, I was smart, like book smart, but I didn't have any like common sense per se. But then as I got older and started to realize that common sense isn't that common, I actually start to look at everybody around me and I start to realize a lot of the time I feel like I'm the smartest person in the room. In which Caleb pointed out that even if you do feel that way, don't, you know, come right out and say it because there are probably the same people in that room that know more than you and certain things that you don't know shit about. Fair point. However, when it comes to shit that I'm like only well versed in, I'm not like hardcore on, but I can look it up and research it on the same Google that everyone uses, using legitimate sources. And come on, man, you gotta bow down at that point, bro. Like, you just gotta bow down at that point. Like, I can't explain any further because there's not much else to explain. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can literally argue inside and out and provide full-blown evidence, at that point, man, you just got hand it over. Admit that you're wrong. Like, I am willing to admit that I'm wrong. Kenny, there have been many times in the last 111 episodes where I've admitted I was wrong. Have I not?
Yeah. I'll never say you haven't.
You know what I'm saying? So I can admit where I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? If I'm legitimately wrong, I'll go, all right, yeah, shit, maybe you're right. Fuck. All right, cool, fine. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're getting out of me at that point. A resounding fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're right. And I can't, refute that. It's undisputed.
There's been plenty of times in this 112 so you give me, man, fuck you.
Exactly. Man, fuck you has been a consistent response in the last 111 episodes. So I'm not
gonna lie, I love to hear it when we're debating because that just means I know I won.
Exactly. And I'm willing to concede defeat when I know that I've lost the debate. You know what I'm saying? And I know when I lost the debate. Like, I have certain, points and cues where I'm like, all right, I can't back this up. So do I have a Hail Mary on me? No, you got it. Like, I can't even make a, hot take about it. All right, man, fuck you. I was like, I want to admit that shit. So when I'm telling you that I'm right, just take my word for it, bro. Because I act like I'm on my high horse often, but that's because I know that the people that I know are much smarter than how they act. And that should be pissing me off. That be the root of my anger. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be knowing better. And sometimes I be feeling like y'all be trolling me. At which that point, turn your location on. I'll end a friendship over an argument. I swear to goodness I will. Oh God, I will.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but anyway.
Not as as deep as ours, but like an acquaintance, like where I can easily just block them on Facebook and never like have any idea about them ever again. Yeah, in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no problem with it. I have too many fucking friends on Facebook anyway. A bunch of motherfuckers that don't talk to me anyway. There's only a certain literal 150 people that literally interact with me on a daily basis on Facebook anyway. So what about it? But at any rate, I also want to say this though, on a unrelated note. If you have been watching the product thus far, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Gorilla Game Podcast.
Yes.
And
like, comment, subscribe, share,
like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. All of this is Gorilla Game Podcast. Well, except for Twitter, that's gang_podcast. Apparently, somebody stole Gorilla Game Podcast. You sons of bitches. At any rate, follow us, subscribe, like, do whatever you can to boost us, because I'm always willing to boost you guys. Again, that's what the catering area is about. If you are, trying to get on that is another reason to hit our Facebook. Like our Facebook, message our Facebook, our show on Facebook, and we'll definitely try to set something up. I know that in the upcoming weeks, I'm going to have my man Cyrus on the show. We're going to talk about our sports bar shenanigans that we're going to start at some point in our lives. I don't know. I will most likely have my cousin Nikita Tiffany on the show. I swear this isn't nepotism, but there may be other family members on the show as well at some point. Who knows? I'm going to get fuzzy slippers for the bracket episode, Kenny. That's what I'm going to do. That's what the hell I'm going to do. If anybody fuzzy slippers.
Yeah, to stop your bias.
Wow. Okay. My bias. All right.
Yeah, you biased. You biased as hell. Okay. There's never been an instance of me being biased, so you don't have to worry about that.
Also, I've decided, let me look back at the messages. We're going to go with greatest college quarterback. Greatest college quarterback.
Okay.
Because I feel like the greatest college players should also be broken down by position as well, like we did with the pros. Not only that, but we now have a lineup of different brackets we can do in the upcoming, annual episodes. We have the greatest coach of all time that you came up with. You had a bracket about 90s male R&B groups. I want to do a full bracket on 90s R&B in general.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm going to make the audience wait for it.
Okay.
That will be a good one. However, let's go.
Seeing as how my stomach has sent me a message. My name is Kenneth Whitaker, a great Hendrick Soul. Millennium Falcon. Music plays. AKA the Last Black Jedi, you will fix me a whole 4-course meal without asking me any questions.
How you do that? What button you press?
AKA Mr. Gold Slick Vodka.
You got the mean lightsaber.
AKA Mr. Gold Slick Vodka. Oh, you're an organ donor. Yep. 5, that's cool. So what's Hawaii like? Huh?
What's that about?
Oh my gosh. And then he getting arrested by the cops. He talking about some, wait for me, nigga, wait for me outside. She says, we were gonna go to Hawaii.
God, I love that fucking movie, man. I love that movie so much.
Oh man. AKA the American Skill does the road daddy. Live and in color, coming to a TV near you. Oh my goodness. AKA not your man, I'm a savage. Ooh, yeah. See me, Gene. I hope you're paying attention this time.
I am now.
You better hear that mic prompt, yeah. Because when the Nacho Man speaks, the Nacho Man demands respect. And Ric Flair is always talking about my wife Elizabeth. Yeah, it's not true. Yeah, because see, me and Elizabeth, we've been through hell and high water, and the last thing that the Nacho Man needs is someone to be player talking about Miss Life. Yeah. So what's going to happen, Eugene, is I'm going to ascend to the very top of that rope. And once I get up there, Eugene, I'm going to spin my finger like this. Everyone in the crowd knows that there's going to be some hell to pay. Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Nacho Man, I'm a Savage, live from the top of a ladder backstage. Back to you, Gorilla.
What Chick-fil-A, yeah. AKA the very sexual, the very tight,
Very thoughtish.
Austin Powers, Faja.
Wait, is Faja?
Dad is Faja.
Father.
Do you know who I am? Do you know how many anonymous henchmen that I killed over the years? And look at you, you don't even have a name tag. Well, you got no chance. You might as well just lay down. Lay down.
I'm like, yo, Austin Powers Pop is the shit. He's washing motherfuckers verbally. He's just scolding, reprimanding them. They're like, you're right.
Just lay down. Why don't you just lay down? Just lay down. You got no chance. AKA this black man. Yeah. People are expecting some long rant about what match is going to take place in my office. But what you're going to know is that you're absolutely right. So get Roman Reigns and get Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso and get someone else I can't think of. Maybe Braun Strowman. I don't know. He's got his haircut. It's nice. I can put some oil on it and get Big E. and get Apollo Crews, and we're gonna have ourselves a tricep match, and it's gonna take place where, Carlos?
We literally just said where? Your office.
In my office, but it's not official until you say it, Carlos. I want you to remember that. Just how important you are to people, because you are the advocate for people. Because it was me, Austin. It was me all along. And the title's gonna be on a poll.
God damn it.
Shout out Vince Russo for putting everything on polls, including my son Shane.
All right. I'm just going to do my AKs before you continue on and make this even weirder. Bringing it home, my name is Carlos Crawford. And as I say before you make it weird, here I go making it weird. AKA posing for Playgirl magazine, not realizing the demographic for Playgirl magazine, but it's cool because I'm comfortable with my sexuality and my centerfold is me in a bathtub like Tupac, but with my championship belts draped all over me, it's chin music Charlie.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Copy. Oh, God.
Did you lose your smile on that photo shoot?
Out of control. We have started episodes on the rails. We are ending the episode on the rails. That's full.
Yeah.
Yo, that's consistent.
You people.
AKA Thick Flair. None of you can be first, but all of you can be next. Woo! That's what I said when I lost my virginity. AKA.
Yeah.
AKA, my name's Snack Miller. Who the fuck are you? My crew too live, but I ain't Uncle Lou. And I make your hipster go. I ain't no hipster go. I can make your hipster from Pittsburgh. So papers or Swisher. I had to freestyle that one. I have it written down. AKA Gelato Graham. Remember when I broke 2 different records against a Seattle Shatter in my 4th season in? AKA Ricky Spanglish. If I find him, I'll kill him for selling my parents a fake house. Ricky Spanglish.
How do you sell a fake house? Like, how do you find a fake house, dog? Like, how?
Don't worry about it. Secret trick. I sold him the model house.
This nigga sold them a gingerbread house. Talking about something.
Oh man, AKA the idiom savant. Oh man, just a lot of pulling my leg this evening, huh, Kenny? That's the idiom, pulling my leg. AKA Haystack West. I hope you're keeping the count, old man. I'm already at 5 headshots. 11, 12. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Keep pushing. Oh, fucking lies. What in the hell is your brother doing? Wait, which one? Moose, you got the dynamite?
Sure.
Sling some over yonder.
Those are going off sooner than they're supposed to.
That's because I'm shooting them. Come on, let's push. Sheriff and my dad are clearing house. I hope the boys are moving up. Hey, Joe, how you holding up over there? Joe, I'm 2 trees over. A lot of fun being had, Louie. Oh, shit, I'm behind you. Like hell. Light up. Hurry up. Mrs. Ernest and Hoss are already in front of the fortress. Hoss! Hold on, Mama. You're shooting too fast. I'm doing more reloading than helping you out. It's a terrible idea to slow down the quickest shot inside the Mississippi. You take this as a lesson in quick reloading. All clear, Pierre. Move in. Getting that action, boss. My mom's going nuts. She's going crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she going on. Lord have mercy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 112. 112.
Room 112. We can do it anywhere.
Know what I mean? Beaches and cream. Hey, yo, I'll tell you what. Remember when the motherfucking Charles Woodson jersey was popular and they all had a more than that video? Oh, I just thought I'd throw that out there before we go off air. Oh, man, we off this.
Fuck Dallas Cowboys. We out.